the first jam of the game.
Picking up the first jam of the bout, we have 171 Hello Hitty for the Stormclouds versus Jazzmanian Devil for the Rainbows, who has already cleared the pack and taken the jammer status. Hello Hitty is also out of the pack and is now eligible to score. The Jazzmanian Devil picks up 4 points and calls off the turn. It's a 4-0 jam for the Painbows, first on the scoreboard. And next up at the jam line, we got Starface for the Stormclouds versus Spider's Hand for the Rainbows. Starface has taken the jammer status, and we have a race. Jammer versus jammer. Spider's Hand has made it through on the inside for 4 points. And Starface takes 4 points and calls the jam.
4 points apiece on that jam, so the score differential remains 4 points after 2 jams. 28 minutes to go in our first period.
Next up, December Star for the Stormclouds versus Syd Vicious for the Rainbow. December Star making a move to the inside. But Syd Vicious has made it out first and takes the jammer status. Fast moving pack here, approaching turn 1 of the track. Syd Vicious. And here we go for the inside. And pulls out the reverse move and calls the jam.
Syd Vicious managed to get past all 4 blockers, earning 4 points, taking a score to 4-12 advantage Rainbows after 3 minutes of play.
Next up we have Barracuda for the Stormclouds versus Rainbows. And right away, Barracuda making around the outside. Takes the jammer status. I'm also out and able to score. Pack is here approaching turn 2. December Star makes it through, or excuse me, Barracuda makes it through and opposed for 4 points. And Adam scores 4 points as well.
By calling off the jam after picking up those 4 points and preventing their opponent from scoring, the Stormclouds have now closed the gap to 4 points. 26 minutes to go in our first period.
Next up, Hello Hitty for the Stormclouds versus Jazzmanian Devil for the Rainbows. Is looking to go directly through to his defense. Looks like there was a penalty on the back block. And it is now currently a power jam for Hello Hitty Warming up here at turn 2 of the track. Bottom hitting the pack hard. They can do it all inside for 4 points and calling the chain.
That breaks the tie in favor of the Rainbows. 23 and a half minutes now to go in the first period.
Next up we have Red Rover for the Stormclouds versus Spider Slam for the Rainbow. Jammers take opposite sides to try to get through. But Jammers take a little further inside. Spider Slam getting recycled. And it looks like Red Rover is sent to the penalty box. It is currently a power jam for Spider Slam. Spider Slam making moves for the outside. Spider Slam getting recycled. Spider Slam taking on 1 versus 3. Jazzmanian Devil playing for some offense. To assist. And looks like we're going to start past the Jazzmanian Devil. Who has to get a pass off final defender and is now able to score.
Hello? All right, so I think we may have fixed our audio issue. I'm not sure. I had somebody tell me that we didn't have any sound coming through YouTube, so I'm hoping, or Twitch, so I'm hoping you guys are hearing me. Yay! Okay, cool. I'm glad because I was over here struggling. I'm fairly new to this whole streaming thing. Yay! Little dinosaur party dance. Woo! Almost had an apex jump there by Jazzmanian Devil. Okay, so to kind of catch you guys up, lots of good derby from our juniors as per always. 8 points went up for the Stormclouds. No, excuse me. Rainbows put up 8 points. 3 goes up for the Stormclouds. 8-point game. 10 minutes played so far about.
21 minutes on the clock to start our next jam. Featuring Barracuda lined up against Poison Emy.
All right, so on the Skate Rats Jam line, you have Barracuda for the Stormclouds and then Poison Emy for the Rainbows. It looks like Barracuda is going to be the one that ended up with lead jam. And both of them are racing around to the back of the pack. Ooh, little toe stop run there on the outside line by Barracuda to pick up 4 points. So it looks like 8 points have been scored by both jammers so far. Whew. 4 points picked up at the last there by Barracuda before Poison Emy could come back around to the back of the pack. 12 go up for the Stormclouds and 8 for the Rainbows. 4-point game right now. Still got some time left on the clock, so it's anybody's half.
We do have food trucks out in the courtyard, and we've got our bar open in the southeast corner of the arena if you need some refreshment.
All right, so on the Skate Rush Jam line, you keep seeing this lineup. You've got 171 Hello Hitty for the Stormclouds. And then you've got Syd Vicious for the Rainbows. For some reason, I thought Syd Vicious and Jazzmanian Devil looked a lot alike, so I about called Syd Jazz. So Syd. I'm sorry. But it is Syd Vicious that is going to be your lead jammer for the Rainbows. Woo! A little spin there in turn 2 to miss a hit. All right, so jam was called off by Syd, and it looks like the Rainbows picked up 3 points, 1 going up for the Stormclouds. And we have an empty penalty box as well. So a full set of blockers and jammers coming out on this one, which always makes it more fun and chaotic.
Next for the Rainbows, against Starface.
All right. So for this jam, you have Starface for the Clouds, and then for the Rainbows, you have Autumn. Autumn ended up with lead jam, and it looks like, excuse me, looks like Starface is going to be going to sit down for a track cut, which is going to give a power jam to Autumn. Oh. Or at least I thought Starface was going to the box for a track cut. Oh. All right, so wow, okay, both jammers went to the penalty box. I was just so lost in what was going on. So we had put both jammers in the penalty box, and Autumn was released to the track first since she started serving her penalty first. And this is going to be a full 2-minute jam because both skaters went to the box and there is no lead jammer at that point.
And there's 4 of them right there for the Rainbows.
All right, 4 more points going up for Autumn, 8 altogether on this jam. And I gotta say, I watched Autumn skate last month, I think, and she's come a long way from last month. Like, it's crazy how her jamming has just improved in such little time. 4 more points up, 12 for Autumn, and now Starface has been released from the penalty box and is going to be able to get through on the initial pass, but it's not the lead jam. No lead jammers, so we've got, what, 4 seconds left in the jam, and then it's over. Big jam for Autumn and the Rainbows, 15-point jam. Biggest one we've gotten so far. 0 went up for the Stormclouds on that one, mainly because Starface spent some time in the box. And it looks like there's going to be a team timeout. And while we're having that timeout, is a perfect time for us to thank some sponsors. So I'm going to go ahead and shout out a huge thank you to our sponsor, Sisu. The mouth guards are designed with athletes in mind, so say goodbye to that old, nasty, bulky mouth guard. Talk, breathe, and drink easily with Sisu, which we know is important to be able to breathe and drink your water, especially in derby and hot weather. It's ultra lightweight, super comfortable, and this is really the only mouth guard you will ever need. So get out there to your local skate shop, get online, and order your Sisu mouth guard and protect those pretty teefies.
For another Champs fundraiser.
Oh, and also, I want to take a moment to just invite you guys, if you have a Prime membership, to go ahead and subscribe to our Twitch channel. So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get 1 channel subscription for free, and we would love for you to be a Denver Roller Derby subscriber. So be sure to head over to Twitch and just add us as a follower and subscriber. Okay, so we are back to the action. Timeout is over, and it looks like you have December Star for the Stormclouds picking up lead jam. And then you've got Syd Vicious that's going to be jamming for the Rainbows. All right, Syd Vicious made it out of the pack on the initial pass, and hopefully he's going to put some points up on the board. Coming around. December Star called off the jam. It looked like Stormclouds picked up 4 points, and 3 are going up for the Rainbows.
Exactly 20 points separating these two teams. Still plenty of derby left to play tonight. Number 73 Starface with the Jammer Star for the Stormclouds. Lined up again.
All right, for jam number 12, you have Starface wearing the star for the Stormclouds, and then you have Phoenix wearing it for Rainbow. And it looks like Phoenix is actually going to pick up lead jam for the Rainbows. And coming around to put some points on the board. Oh. Four points going up for Phoenix and the Rainbows. It looks like Starface went to the box. I missed the call, so there is a power jam for Phoenix right now. And it looks like Starface had been there for a minute because she's now standing in the penalty box. So. All right, at the conclusion of jam number 12, you had 12 points put up for the Rainbows, 1 point going up for Stormclouds. So you're looking at 69 to 38, 13 minutes left in this half.
13 minutes now to go in our first period of play. We have number 811, Cottenmouth, to jam and number 171, Hello Hitty.
On the line for jam number 13, you have Hello Hitty for the Stormclouds and Cottenmouth for the Rainbows. Just a little fun fact here, Hello Hitty and Cottenmouth are actually sisters, so it's fun to watch them actually jam against each other. Hello Hitty is going to be out first, but Cottenmouth is hot on her heels with a super serious stride. Ooh, Hello Hitty with a quick hip flip around there on the turn. Almost in turn 1 to pick up, it looks like 3 points. I thought you picked up 4, but 3 points for Hitty on that one. And Rainbow, yeah, the Rainbows did not put any up on that one. So 3 points, 0 points, 41 to 69. Oh, a little, I was going to say, Autumn tried to do a little jammer psych out there on Barracuda on the line, and Barracuda didn't fall for it. Barracuda picked up the lead jammer position, and it leaves Autumn in the pack to deal with the blockers. All right, so Autumn is going to go sit down for a penalty. It was a forearm penalty. And that's going to give Barracuda a a power jam. About said a penalty jam, guys. About said a penalty jam. Whew. Four points going up, and it looks like it's 12 now for the Stormclouds, which is exactly what they need to kind of put themselves back in the game. Autumn is standing in the penalty box and will be released probably here in the next couple seconds. Yep, there she goes. She is now joining the track. Hopefully put some points up on the board before Barracuda decides to call it off, which does not happen. Barracuda decides to call off the jam. 0 points went up for Autumn and the Rainbows, but Barracuda put up 16 points, which is exactly what the Stormclouds needed. Less than 10 points apart now, and that jam helped significantly.
We got Spider Slam in white. And Painbow.
So for the Stormclouds, you have Painbow that's going to be jamming, and then you have Spider Slam jamming for the Rainbows. All right, Painbow is going to be the one that got out first and ended up with lead jam.
That's 3 lead jammer calls in a row for the Stormclouds. They're taking advantage of the opportunity to try to get back into the game here.
All right, so it looks like Spider Slam did a little bit of a star stash to try and get through the pack there. Did get through and decided to put the helmet cover back on. 4 points went up for the Stormclouds on that one, 0 for the Rainbows, and the Stormclouds just keep closing this gap. Team timeout is going to be called by the Rainbows, and again, you know, when we have timeouts or a chance, I'm going to say something about our wonderful sponsors. So today, I'm actually going to talk about, let's see, Create a Skate Factory, a jukeboxes company. If you need a gift for the skater in your life, get them skate-themed art, stickers, gifts from Create and Skate Factory. This is a passion project by Jukebox. We all know who Jukebox is. She's a fellow skater from the U.S. that's now playing in Barcelona, but you may remember her from her time with London Roller Derby, USA Roller Derby, Minnesota, and Madison. So you can check out all of her stuff online, and she is able to ship internationally. We received some stuff, I think it was last year, for one of our fundraisers, and they were some pretty cool things that we ended up getting. So if you want to go online and check it out, you go to createandskatefactory.com. I'll be sure to put it in the chat, so if you guys want to check it out. Lots of cool things out there that you can give to the roller derby player or even just the skater in your life.
That was the signal to the end of the team timeout.
Okay, so with this jam, you have Painbow starting out in the penalty box. So this is going to be a power jam for Trix for the Rainbow. Excuse me. All right, lead jam is going to go to Trix and the Rainbows. Painbow is standing in the penalty box, so less than 10 seconds left for her. Actually, she's now returning to the track. So both jammers are on. One able to score points, and the other needs to still make the initial.
Able to score points.
All right, Painbow got through on the initial pass. Hopefully get able to put some points up before Trix decides to call it off. And it looks like Painbow was able to put up 1 point for the Stormclouds. 4 went up for the Rainbows on that one. So 9 points are separating the teams right now, and we've got about 7 minutes left to play. Jam Jam number 17, you've got December Star jamming for the Stormclouds, and then Jazzmanian Devil for the Rainbows. Lead jam is going to go to Jazzmanian Devil. December Star is still stuck on the initial pass. Jazz has put up 4 points for the Rainbows. Nice little, I guess you could say, spins around. I don't even know what you would call that, but it was just like maneuvering around the blockers just very smoothly. Jazz just does that seamlessly. Like no effort. Makes it look so easy. I thought it was going to be a track cut. No. Okay, apex attempt by Jazzmanian Devil. She did not quite make it. Landed on the infield and kept skating. So she is going to go sit down for 30 seconds. And there was a star pass from December Star to Beholder. So we will be going 2 minutes because there is no lead jammer anymore.
So when you go to the penalty box, you can no longer be lead jammer, so this will be a full 2-minute jam. You can pay attention to the jam clock in the lower right of the scoreboard to know when the jam will end.
All right, so Jazzmanian Devil has been released to the track. Got through, 4 points up for Jazz. Okay, oh, I thought that was on the jammer. No, it was on a blocker. So 4 points went up for Jazz when she got out of the penalty box. 4 more points going up. Wow, 16 points for Jazz so far on this one. I, for some reason, thought it was less than that. 4 more points. Jam comes to the natural conclusion. 20 points, big jam for Jazzmanian Devil and the Rainbows. 6 went up for the Stormclouds, so 93-68. Rainbows are about to break the triple digits, probably after this jam, actually.
Next up on the skate that's jammer line. We got number 365 Phoenix, taking on number 73.
Jam number 18 is brought to you by Starface, wearing the star for the Stormclouds, and then you have Phoenix wearing it for the Rainbows. Starface actually ended up with lead jam. Phoenix is going to take the lead position. Woo! 4 points going up for both teams, 97-72. We've only got 4.5 minutes left in this half.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go till halftime now.
Lining up on the Skate Rats jammer line, you've got 171 Hello Hitty for the Stormclouds, and then for Rainbows you have Spider Slam. Hello Hitty picked up lead jam status, but Spider Slam is out of the pack as well and hot on Hitty's heels. Yeah, the pack has picked up the pace a little bit, hoping to keep Hitty from picking up any points. But 2 goes up for the Stormclouds and 0 for the Rainbows. 3.5 minutes left in this half, but we have a whole other half left, so it is anybody's game as always.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the period.
Jam number 20, you've got Goreticia Addams wearing the star for the Stormclouds and picking up lead jammer. And you have Stitch for the Rainbows wearing the star. Okay, so it looks like Phoenix got out on the initial pass. All right, 4 points going up for the Stormclouds. Points going up for Phoenix and the Rainbows. Goreticia Addams is still in the pack, hoping to grab another 4 more points and close that gap a little bit. Uh-oh. So we've got about a minute and a half left. The Rainbows have broke triple digits on that jam. So 5 picked up by them, 7 by the Stormclouds. And this jam will probably be the last one of the half. And Hello Hitty is going to be your lead jammer for the Stormclouds, followed closely behind by Syd Vicious and the Rainbows. Woo-wee, this pack is racing. They are all, like, I don't know how they're going to catch up. It's okay, they're not going to. Hitty's just going to say, nah, we're going to stop skating. We're just going to go sit down. We're going to try again. Reset. Well, I lied and said that was going to be the last jam. I'm not going to say that this is going to be the last jam because I was wrong the last time. Pretty good logic, I think. Jam number 22 is going to have Tacocat wearing the star for the Stormclouds, and then you've got Phoenix wearing the star again for the Rainbows. No lead jam yet, I don't think. No lead jammer yet. So both jammers have the ability to become lead and control the jam. Ooh. The lead jam is going to go to Tacocat. Oof. Attempt by Phoenix to take the inside line, but was shut down pretty quickly there and made to recycle to the back of the pack. Ooh, wee, little spin there on the straightaway for Tacocat to pick up that last point for 4. And a star pass from Phoenix to Autumn. All right, so Tacocat is going to call off the jam. 4 points picked up, 7 points picked up by the Stormclouds, 1 for the Rainbows. That's going to make it 103-88 with the Rainbows taking the lead. We'll go on into intermission. We've got about 14 minutes that we're going to take here, take a little break, grab some water and all that fun jazz. And we'll be right back for the second half of the game. Okay, friends, I hope you had a wonderful 15-minute intermission and are ready for another half of Junior Derby. Last half, we saw our Stormclouds and our Rainbows battle it out. Rainbows are on top right now with 103-88, but as we all know how Derby works, it's anybody's game at this point, so we'll just have to see how it all kind of shakes out.
In the first period, the Stormclouds actually...
Oh, and while I was on break, I was able to go and get the announcers' information, or not announcers, the officials' information. I was not provided with their roster, so I just want to take a second and thank all of our officials for today's games. You've got Stack Trace, Gay, Benandy, Stack trace on there twice. Danger, Dr. Wheelgood, Sonar, Bill of Fights, Mads, Oxford Trauma, Marnie Mullins, Thomas the Dank Engine, Ginger, Sassy, Sheeby, Catatomic Bomb, Glitterous, and Tacos. So that is our NSO and officiating crew for this game, and I think probably for the next one will be around the same, if not the same crew. Excuse me. Goodness. All right, so there is the whistle to signify the end of the half. Well, I guess you could say end of halftime, rather.
On the stage stretch jam line for the first jam of the second period, we got number 171, Hello Hitty.
Alrighty, friends, we are getting back to the action here, and for the Rainbows, you've got Spider Slam wearing the star, and then for the Rain Clouds, you have Hello Hitty. Hello Hitty is going to end up with the lead jam position, leaving Spider Slam in the pack. Oof. Looks like a track cut for Spider Slam, so this is going to be a power jam for Hello Hitty and the Stormclouds. Stormclouds could have really used a Hello Hitty power jam right now. Definitely will help close that gap a little bit. Hitty weaving her way through these blockers that just keep recycling to the front. Oof. She just cannot get away from the white team. And that was a very hard 4 points earned, Hitty. Very hard 4 points earned. Meanwhile, Spider Slam is still stuck on the initial pass. So it looks like Spider Slam has decided to put the star in hand for a star stash. Oh, nice star pass from Spider Slam to Jazzmanian Devil. Hello Hitty calls off the jam. I think 7 points going up for Hitty. Yeah, 7 points going up for Hello Hitty. 0 for the Rainbows. 8 points are separating the teams. Stormclouds are very close to breaking that triple digit.
We have number 87, Goreticia Addams, taking a star for the Stormclouds versus number 365, Phoenix.
Jam number 2 on the Skate Rats Jam line, you have Phoenix for the Rainbows, and then for the Stormclouds, you've got Goreticia Addams. Goreticia Addams is going to end up with lead jam. And Phoenix breaks the pack as well on the initial pass. Both jammers can now score points. If I can get that out of my mouth. 4 points for Goreticia and a quick call off. The old hit and quit play.
Score is currently at a 4-point difference.
Lining up for jam number 3, you have Jazzmanian Devil for the Rainbows and taking a quick lead jam position. And then you have December Star for the Stormclouds. Jazzmanian Devil just plows through the pack, picks up the 4 points, and legally, might I add. Woo! There's that apex jump that Jazz tried last time. Nailed it. 4 points going up for Jazz. All right, December Star got out of the pack on the initial pass.
1-1-1 takes the score to 1-1-1.
Hey. call off by Jazzmanian Devil after picking up 8 points. 0 points went up for the Stormclouds on that one. 1 point off from breaking the triple digits and 14 points from tying it up.
10 points on the jam, taking Rainbows up to 113 to Stormclouds 99. 25.5 minutes to go in the game.
So this jam, you've got Spider Slam wearing the star for Rainbows. And then for the Stormclouds, you have Starface. Spider Slam, quick pickup of lead jam, but Starface is on her heels. Oh man, 4 points. Picked up by Spider Slam and it called off. Lining up on the Skate Rats Jammer line, you have number 10, Syd Vicious for the Rainbows, and then for Stormclouds, you have Barracuda. Syd Vicious took lead jam and got out of the pack first, leaving Barracuda in the pack to get out, but that was not a problem. Barracuda got out of the pack and taking out by Jazzmanian Devil there in turn 2. Recycled all the way back to turn number 1. Okay, so now it's a power jam for Barracuda because Syd Vicious is going to go sit down for a track cut. Again, this is exactly what the Stormclouds needed, was a power jam, and in the hands of Barracuda, it's a good thing for sure. Woo! Just Olay, just missing all those hits until that last one. Some good offense, stopping the blocker from running back on Barracuda. All right, both jammers are now on the track. 4 points, I'm assuming, going up for Barracuda. 4 points for Syd Vicious, who came out of the box with rockets on her feet, just ready to go get all the points. Four more points. Barracuda is running into some really tough opposition from the Rainbows wall here. Just cannot get past her number 2. And then meanwhile, in Syd Vicious world, we've put up 12 points. And getting ready to be 16. There it is. Jeez. 16 points for Syd Vicious. Amazing jam for Syd and the Rainbows. 4 going up for the Stormclouds, so they did break the triple digits, which is always fun. They are still behind by 30 points, but we still have 20 minutes or so left in the half, so anybody, you know, it can be a comeback. We all love a comeback story. All right, so we have a December Star wearing the star for Stormclouds and picking up lead jammer, and you have Autumn wearing the star for the Rainbows. Autumn got through the pack on the initial pass, is going to come back around and get some points on the board, hopefully before December Star decides to call off the jam. Both jammers have put 4 points up on their boards. But December Star is going to put a final 4 up, making it 8 for the Stormclouds, 4 for the Rainbows. 26 spread right now, 20 minutes left to play, and we've got 1 blocker in the box. It looks like the pivot for the Stormclouds is standing, so less than 10 seconds there before they come back.
Here's a matchup we've seen several times. Hello Hitty taking on Spider Slam.
Okay, this matchup, you've got Hello Hitty for the Stormclouds, and then Spider Slam for the Rainbows. Hello Hitty's going to take the front of the pack and did end up with lead jam, but Spider Slam is out of the pack as well, and right on Hitty's heels. Ooh, this pack is absolutely running. Like, the pack is about to catch up with the jammers. See, see, if I were the lead jammer, I would have called that off a long time ago because I just don't like chasing fast packs. But all right, so it was called off. 0 points for both teams going up, and I understand why, because nobody wants to kill themselves for 4 points to skate themselves. And then lining up for jam number 8, you've got Starface for the Stormclouds and Phoenix for the Rainbows. Phoenix is going to take the outside line and pick up lead jam. Ooh, Phoenix saw the inside line and decided to take it. Took a big spill, but got back up on feet and is pushing forward. Oof. I don't know. 4 points going up for Phoenix and the Rainbows on that one, 2 for the Stormclouds. 19 minutes left to play in the half. I'm giggling because Painbow's dad helped run the camera once, and he definitely cheers for his daughter. Jam number 9, you have Jazzmanian Devil against, who is that? Painbow. Hey! I was just talking about Painbow. And there's that fast pack again. No thank you. No thank you. Oh! Oh! I was say, is Painbow going to pick up at least 1? Maybe 2? I don't know. Who's lead? Oh, Painbow's lead. Two points going up for the Stormclouds, 0 for the Rainbows, and those 2 points were definitely hard fought because not only did Painbow have to escape from the front back around to catch up to the pack, had to do it quickly and get through the pack. So kudos to Painbow because that's exhausting to watch. Skate Rat's jam line is going to have, it looks like, Goreticia Addams for the Stormclouds, and then you've got Stitch for the Rainbows. All right, Stitch is going to end up with lead jam, taking that inside line. You're not leading. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but anyways. Okay. Are we still at 0-0? So 2 points in the whole jam, I think, is what we ended up with, and that was for the Rainbows. Yeah, 2 for the white team. making it 143 to 115. 16 minutes left to play.
Next up, we got Hello Hitty with Stormclouds. And taking for the first time in this bout, Hello Destroyer for the Rainbow.
Okay, you've got Hello Hitty wearing the star for the Stormclouds and picking up lead jam. And then for the Rainbows, you've got number 29, Hello Destroyer. I'm going to take some lessons from Hello Hitty and that little spin that she's doing there on the inside line. She probably learned that from her mother, to be honest. But 4 points going up for Hitty. I don't believe there are any for the Rainbows. Looks like there was a star pass to Jazzmanian Devil. Another Apex attempt, but decides to recycle back to be on the safe side. Better safe than sorry when it comes to penalties and track cuts. If you think you did it, just go back. If you think you cut, just be safe and go back. All right, Jazz got out of the pack, but the jam was called off by Hitty. 12 points going up for the Stormclouds, which is exactly what they needed. They kept the Rainbow team from scoring any on that one. 127 to 143 with about 14 minutes left in the game.
Back to 16 points, which was around the same differentials we had at the start of the period. Next on the skate mass general, we've got Autumn for the Rainbows and Barracuda for the Stormclouds.
So GM number 12, you've got Barracuda for the Stormclouds, and you have Autumn for the Rainbows. Barracuda is going to pick up lead jam, but Autumn is out of the pack too and on the way to score some points as well. Woo! A little mohawk there by Barracuda on the straightaway. Like, I'm seriously going to have to take notes from some of these kids. Like, not even kidding. And I say kids, but they're probably as old as I am. Oof. Oh. Pile up here in turn one, right in front of the announcer's booth. And while everybody was focused on the pile up, you had Autumn just skate through and get 4 more points. So 8 all. Both jammers put 8 on the board for that one. 13 minutes left in the game, and it's only, what, 24 points separating them? Yeah, my quick math is mathing. So 24.
Official timeout.
All right, we are going to have an official timeout, and while we are doing that, I just want to ask, would you like to become a sponsor of Denver Roller Derby? If you are wanting to become a sponsor, we have flexible sponsorship levels with many different opportunities to partner with us for special events, promotional appearances, complimentary bout tickets, multimedia advertising. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So just email sponsorship at denverrollerderby.org. And yes, Lunar, welcome to the chat for the first time. Barracuda is your boy and absolutely killing it. I have been announcing for Denver for a few months now, and this is the first time I've ever seen Barracuda skate, and absolutely killing it. Probably one of the better lead jam percentages I've seen today. So tell him after the game that he did an amazing job, and he got a huge shout out on the live stream. I think we are checking some, we're doing some penalty tracking and checking in with all the NSOs. And while we're doing that, I want to thank you guys for joining us today. taking some time out of your Saturday afternoon to hang out with us here in the Rollerdome for the first game of our homebound for July, or just June. See, I'm trying to say it's July, and we're still in June. Yeah, close. So I think there may have been some penalty confusion or something happened because Goreticia Addams put on the pivot cover and then went to go sit in the penalty box. So something happened to either Goreticia or someone has to serve the penalty as the pivot. So the Stormclouds are skating a blocker down. Excuse me. And for the Rainbows, you've got Spider Slam wearing the star and did pick up a quickly jam. And you've got December Star wearing the jam cap for the Stormclouds. Little offense there from Syd Vicious to help Spider Slam get through this front wall. Oh, tried that inside line, but just was not able to get through. And it looks like there's going to be a track cut for December Star, which is going to give Spider Slam a power jam. Looks like Spider is trying to find the right line to get through all the blockers. Did find the line, but ended up getting caught up front by Painbow. All right, December Star has now decided to join the fun. And so did Jazz. Jazz got sent to the penalty box as well. I didn't see the call, unfortunately, but 4 points going up for Spider. Very hard fought 8 points for the Rainbow team there. Defense is getting tough for both teams. I've noticed that jammers are having a harder time getting out. I guess people are getting that last little, I guess you could say, end of game wind, you could say, to keep it going.
On the skate match jammer line, we do have Starface lined up against Phoenix.
All right, so you have Phoenix jamming for the Rainbows and picking up lead jammer. And then you have, I think it's Starface? Yeah, Starface is going to go sit in the penalty box for 30 seconds, I believe for a false start. I'll double check and make sure. I don't know. Easy 4 points for Phoenix, taking the inside line. Ooh, another 4 points for Phoenix. Almost got hit out there at turn 4 by Barracuda, but did it on one skate and just kind of glided around and picked up the 4 points. It was beautiful. Beautiful. I would have fell. 1,000% would have fell. 4 points on the inside line. Boy, Phoenix has found that inside line and nobody else watching it. Oh! Pile up there in turn number 3 that ended up putting Phoenix belly down on the track. And not just Phoenix, there were a couple of other people that went down too. Yeah, I saw it. Yep. Barracuda's going to sit for 30 seconds for a low block, accidentally tripped someone on that block and unfortunately got called for it. So 30 seconds for Barracuda. So Starface got out of the box to join the fun on the track. I don't believe... Oh, and Starface is going back to the penalty box. All right, so the jam is either called off or comes to the natural end. 12 points were scored by Phoenix and the Rainbows. 16 points for Phoenix. 1 point for the Stormclouds. And looks like we're going to have a team timeout called by the Stormclouds. And as always, this is a perfect time for me to shout out one of our awesome sponsors. And you guys hear us talk about these guys all the time. They sponsor our jam line. So Skate Rat Skate Shop. They're located in downtown Loveland, and they are very excited to see roller derby returning back to Colorado. They've been a very proud, longtime sponsor of Denver Roller Derby, and Skate Rats is a one-stop shop for everything skate. So if you need something, get down there and check out their wide variety of products, from custom skates, safety gear, to skateboards and clothing. If it has wheels on it, Skate Rats has it or can get it. So with over 10 years of experience, the staff is very friendly and knowledgeable in helping you find or build whatever you may need. So be sure to check out skaterats.com. That's SK, the number 8, RATZ.com, and I'll put it in the chat so you guys have it. For the best selection of product and speedy shipping services anywhere worldwide. So if you are outside of the continental US, don't worry. We will send you your stuff. So check them out online or visit their retail location there in Loveland for the best, smooth, and enjoyable shopping experience you can have when it comes to skate. All right, so that is the end of the timeout, and the whistle to start the jam is going to have Jazzmanian Devil starting off in a power jam. This is the last thing that the Stormclouds needed, was a Jazzmanian Devil power jam. Jazz does pick up lead, and Hello Hitty? Hello Hitty is the one sitting in the box, and I think that Hitty had to take not December Star, but Starface's place. Starface could have fouled out. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I think it was 8 points for Jazzmanian Devil and the Rainbows. 183 to 136. 0 went up for the Stormclouds on that one. And we've got about 7 minutes left to play in this game. Okay, on the Skate Rats jam line for number 16, you have December Star wearing the star for the Stormclouds, and then you have Autumn wearing the star for the Rainbows. Autumn picked up a Autumn picked up a penalty, so we'll be going to sit down for 30 seconds, which does give December Star a power jam, which is what they need right now. Nice offense, giving December Star a chance to get through and put some points up. So 8 points, I think 8 points, unless it changes. Yeah, 8 points went up for Stormclouds, 144 to 183. Autumn is standing in the penalty box and has been traded out for Spider Slam, I think. So Spider Slam is going to be taking December Star's spot in the penalty box. And that is going to give, who is that? And that's going to give Painbow. Painbow is going to be your jammer and lead jammer. Spider Slam is going to go sit down for 30 seconds, giving Painbow another power jam. Painbow started in a power jam and got another one, which, I keep saying it, Stormclouds need as many power jams as they can get at this point. All right, Spider Slam is standing in the penalty box. And Painbow is looking to put some 4 points up. I figured she would have called it. All right, Spider Slam has been released back to the track. All right, Spider Slam got out. Painbow is going to go sit for 30 seconds on a track cut, which is going to give Spider Slam a power jam, and we are now going to finish out the jam since there's no lead jammer. Points going up for Spider Slam on that one. First 4 on the board for this jam for the Rainbows. All right, both jammers are in play, and we have come to the end of the jam. So altogether, you had, I think, 10 points for the Stormclouds. No, excuse me, 10 points for the Stormclouds, 6 points for the Rainbows. You've got 3 minutes left to play, and it's 189 to 154, Rainbows in the lead.
3 minutes to go in the game.
Lining up on the Escape Rats Jammer line, you have Barracuda for the Stormclouds and Autumn for the Rainbows. Autumn ended up with lead, but Barracuda is going to take, Autumn tried to put Barracuda down with some jammer on jammer action, but it just wasn't happening. So Autumn's gonna go sit for 30 seconds and give Barracuda a very much needed power jam.
Not only a power jam, but it'll now be a 2-minute jam.
Nice out to inside line for Barracuda and 4 points. All right, Autumn is standing in the penalty box, so we'll be joining the fun right now, actually, but not before Barracuda can put up 12 points for the Stormclouds. Pile up, that's what Derby is, right? 16 points for Barracuda and a big jam. That's exactly what the Stormclouds needed. Was just a little something, But 170 to 193, Rainbows in the lead. And it looks like there is going to be a team timeout for the Stormclouds. All right, y'all, it's time for another sponsor shout out. I know y'all love them. So we're going to talk about our Metamorphosis Fitness sponsor. They are a fitness location here in University Hills at Colorado and Yale. Metamorphosis is a queer-owned and operated functional fitness gym that focuses on celebrating all bodies through movement and fitness. So their experienced staff will provide you with guidance and support, whether you're a seasoned gym goer or just someone starting out like myself. If you're looking for an inclusive and affirming environment, look no more. Book a class online and come spend some time picking up and putting down heavy things with a pretty amazing community. Your first class visit is always free, so check out the website at metamorphosisfit.com or check them out on Instagram and Facebook at Metamorphosis Fitness Denver. Oh, well, now we have an official review. And maybe the Rainbows are calling the official review. I don't know.
So, if you try to call off the jam when you're not lead jammer, and the officials ignore you, you're fine. But if they believe you and they actually stop the jam when you're not lead jammer, then you have just
all right,
committed a
so
felony.
want to thank everyone for joining us. And of course, you know, we always got to shout out our officials. I read out the official roster earlier, but I just wanted to take a second and say thank you to all of our officials, whether they be skating officials, NSO, volunteers, all of us. We thank you guys for helping making these events happen. Without the referees and the NSOs, we would literally just be skating in circles like we would at like Skateland USA or something. So without them, we do not have Derby. So thank you, officials. Hug your referees and NSOs today, y'all. We need them bad.
So the official review is simply being used as an extra timeout. So the official review is not in effect here. But I believe my interpretation.
So they were using the official review as a timeout, I guess.
Correct, because
That's what the venue announcer said, that they used it as a timeout instead. So, yeah.
opposed on the skate race jam line.
All right, so it looks like you have the jammer for the Stormclouds starting off in the box, and it looks like Barracuda, and he does not look happy to be sitting there. In opposition to Barracuda, who is unfortunately sitting in the penalty box, you've got Syd Vicious. Syd has picked up the lead jam, which I don't want to say is ever easy, but in a power jam situation, it is a little bit easier to become the lead jammer, because there's no other jammer out there. All right, so Barracuda is going to be joining the fun from the penalty box and comes in hot and hard to the back of the pack. Syd's going to put another 4 up on the board. It looks like maybe that was her first 4. Yeah, that was her first 4. Man, both jammers are having a hard time getting through the pack. The recycling being done by the white team is just ridiculous. All right, Syd gets out for another 4 points, but it was not an easy 4 points if you were able to watch there in turn number 2. I mean, really, when are points ever easy in Derby? Like, really? When is it ever easy? All right, the jam is called off. 12 points went up for the rainbow team, which is the white team. And it looks like 0 went up for the Stormclouds on that one. So final unofficial score is 205 to 170, with the Rainbows taking the win. We have one more game coming up after this. We have our adult game for the month, which is going to be between the Orange Crushers and the Tussle Sprouts, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys will just kind of hang out, we are going to take a little bit of an intermission. I'm not quite sure yet because I can't see it. But we will be back for the second game here shortly. So stick around.